Welcome back to my Kickstarter journal. Today is Wednesday, May 12th. It's a sunny day. Everyone's enjoying themselves. I went to the dentist, my teeth are cleaner. I'm feeling fresh. Let's get with it. Just letting you know, we're still moving towards that goal. We're still trying to raise money for my show, my digital Kickstarter for the show, One of the Good Ones. Every little bit helps. In future episodes, I'm going to talk about different tiers and what those tiers kind of look like to you guys. Why you may want to donate more than $5 or $2. Though, if you get a bunch of friends to donate a little bit, it goes a long way. It's a Bernie Sanders model of getting things done. But today, on my phone, I'm going to answer a question that was asked of me. It was asked by my friend, Ashley Cooper. Yes, I called Ashley Cooper my friend. She is one of my best friends in the whole wide world. She loves me so much. She loves me so much. So much. There is an affection, an infection of caring and understanding with her. So Ashley asked, when working on a storytelling show, it seems like you can pull from hundreds of experiences. How do you go about deciding which ones to build a show around? It is a great question. I have lived a life. The roads I traveled, I'm so weary. So how do I pull from my personal experience to build shows around? Because this will be the second time I've done that. The first thing, the most important thing for any storytelling show is to figure out the theme of the show and the message you want to send. So with Rhymes with Wow, the theme was friendship. And the lesson and the story I wanted to share, or the overall theme or goal I wanted to share, was friendship changes and builds, and it has different forms throughout your whole life. And at the end of that story, it was about what I wanted to accept in a friend and what I wasn't going to accept in a friend. And One of the Good Ones, it's a storytelling show about race, but it's not just like, I'm black, look at my diversity. It's what can we glean from my past lessons and apply to future learnings and how people can be better allies or think about like mechanisms to make the world more equitable. So I needed to pull stories where I can pull that lesson from. I couldn't just pull stories about being racially wrong. I mean, being called the N-word and then someone driving off doesn't contribute to that theme, though that really happened in Niagara Falls on Clifton Hill. There, you know most of that story. What stories come to mind that have that lesson? And then after that, what stories am I more emotionally invested in? And then after that, I think about like how I tell the story, where are the jokes, where are like the parts where are a little bit more serious. But it comes down to like thinking of your theme, connecting a story to your theme, and then being emotionally attached to the story. Because you should be excited to tell these stories. You should be really excited to like relive portions of your life, even if they're very hard. Because something in it connects with an audience member in one way or another. Right now I'm listening to a podcast, Working It Out with Mike Birbiglia, and he had Ashling B on, and they were talking about like stories and building stories, and like it's a little bit more comedic centric. So I've listened to it really intently, and I do recommend it if you do want to build a storytelling show. Plus, one of the rewards on my Kickstarter is me helping you break down a story and like us workshopping something, which one person got, and I only have a few left. But yeah, that's the best way I can describe how I'm picking the stories for my show. It's a great question. Thank you for asking, Ashley. Building on that, I'm on a show tonight called Replay. It's a storytelling show. It'll be tonight. I'm going to put the description in the link below on Facebook or on YouTube, wherever you see this video. And I will be telling a 2-minute story. And it was really hard thinking about a 2-minute story. But then I landed on something that I thoroughly enjoy and I'm very excited to share. So for that, I wanted to describe something that happened to me related to a theme that's kind of related tangibly to the show, so I can push the show and also tell this story because it's a fun story to tell. Share this if you want to see the show. Share this with your friends so they contribute to the Kickstarter. Keep on pushing towards that goal. This is me on social media. These are the social medias. Yao Experience on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. But I'll connect with you next time. Thanks for tuning in. My wife is back. She has McDonald's. None of it's for me. Mostly because I didn't ask for any. I said no thank you. She would share. She's a very giving person. Peace.